Good afternoon, everybody. We are back, and it's a little warmer than it was earlier. My gosh, dude! Every time I see my face, I must not look at myself in the mirror on a regular basis. Boom, man! It looks like a darn villain. Anyway, it's warming up outside. It's not as bad as it was earlier, but it's still 57 and cloudy right now. We got Dark Bro Firsty in the chat, babe. What's going on, Dark Bro? Segundo for Kombu. We've got Dark Bro Kombu, Dark Bro Kombu, Dark Bro Kombu, Dark Bro Kombu, Gorilla Kombu, Ray De Silva. What's going on, my man? Gorilla. All of you guys, thank you very much for being in here. Let's go to the market and see what's happening right now. That is not the market. It's never the market. Why is it always not the market? AMC in the top left-hand side of the screen actually coming back down a little bit today, closing the day at $9.91, touching $9.86 after hours, but it is sitting here at $9.92 right now. Shiba Inu coin. Is it still a coin? I mean, at this point in the game, no, it's not a coin. With this price action, it's dead, it's stagnant, it's not moving. It's actually embarrassing to see Shiba Inu coin so stagnant. GameStop sitting at $15.99 at the close, 3.83% higher on the day today. Bitcoin is still not moving much. Bitcoin sitting at $27,419. We've got the NASDAQ down at the bottom left, finishing 0.58% higher today, coming back down after a nice morning rally. An afternoon sell-off hit hard for the NASDAQ, and I'm not exactly sure which stock, but this looks like an earnings report here or something that really may have hit the market hard. So we'll try to figure out what that was. If you guys know what it was, let us know. Dogecoin, 5.9 cents. Ethereum, 15.66. Shiba Inu coin, 6.89. Bitcoin sitting at 27,420. The SPY, 434. QQQ, 368. Mullen Auto closing at 46 cents. A Sundial, $1.67. Netflix sitting at 373. Highcroft Mining, 29 cents. MPW, 535. Tesla, 263. Did Tesla? Yeah, I mean, Tesla did pull back, but it doesn't look as fast as that move there. Joby, 656, and TMC sitting at 89 cents right now. It's on its way back down, guys, from those highs we hit at 320. TMC getting wrecked at the moment, and probably going to come all the way back down to the 67 to 70 cent mark. So please watch out for that. Currently sitting at 89 cents. We're going to watch Bitcoin play out on the bottom left-hand side of the screen. And what is that? Let's see here. Coming back to the chat. Found out one of my relatives is in California for his brother's birthday and not at home in Israel. Thank goodness. Now just need to hear from my stepsis. Yeah, Gorilla. That's really good, dude. That's really good. I wouldn't want to have anybody over anywhere, even near there right now. That is an absolute mess that is going on over there. So hopefully everybody and anybody's family in here is okay. You guys are staying safe. And, yeah, man, stay away from any violence like that. Listen, stay away from violence like that here, too. I see a lot of stuff posted on X and Twitter and the news talking about protests that are taking place in support of and in I guess, what's the opposite of support? Not in denial of, they're not denying it, but retaliation of, I don't know, whatever. Protest. Stay away from those two, man. These people are wild. Okay, these people are wild. Don't put yourself in a situation. God, the stuff that is taking place over there, it is not. It's evil, man. So just stay away from the evil. Just stay away from it. Praying for you, bud. Absolutely, J-Bones. That's great news. Heck yeah, it's very good news, man. Thanks for you. How about you, Kombu? Hopefully everybody's good. J-Bones. Boom, baby. I thought Chris would be back in here nice and early, but he's not. Ray, where you been, man? Where you been? We want to know where Ray's been as well. Guys, the overall market taking a little bit of a not a hit, but a breather today. Kind of trying to make some gains, but unable to do so. And the cryptocurrency market not doing hot at all. I do believe the stuff that Gorilla is talking about here, all of the violence across the world, is having a pretty negative impact on the overall crypto market. You've got these risky assets out there, and people are kind of putting it in perspective right now. The stuff that's going on is so much more important than blockchain technology or internet video game money. in these cryptocurrencies and investments. So I think that we might be facing a pretty difficult time until we can get kind of the world situated a little bit, which is going to be much harder. It's easier said than done. It's going to be much harder than a lot of people expect. What do you think of a Safarium? Jose Francisco Rosas. Let's look at Safarium. Somebody asked me to look at this before, but I forget about it. It may not have pulled up on CoinMarketCap. Let's see if I can get it to pull up here. I think that the last person that asked me about it. Okay, this may not have pulled up before, but it might now. Is this brand new? Yeah. Alright. So, whoever asked last, it was not listed on CoinMarketCap yet. It is now. So, let's take a look at this. It's been listed for 2 days. It's clearly not a very long time. 2 full days. It looks like it might have been actually listed on October 7th there. So it's got a tiny little $6 million market cap, which is not bad. It's doing $7 million in volume, which is excellent. Now, you would imagine that $7 million in volume would be able to bring that market cap well above $6 million. Listed on a few places here. It's on Uniswap, it's on LBank, OpenOcean, and Bitmart. I don't know if it's actually listed on X Markets or not. Maybe. If it is, it's got a lot of volume there, but I don't really know what X Market. I've never really seen X Markets before. So let me put it this way. There's really not enough data yet. There's really not enough price points to try and make a determination whether I would be technically bullish. All you have is a little bit of a, like a upper end of the channel or a resistance line that's been formed around this 1,300 points or 13 points. And then you've got a support line that has been formed around 6 points. So, if you're being a little bit more conservative, you'd be in here at the 8 point per coin mark, riding it back up to about 13 points per coin. Down and up. Now, that's not really enough data to go by, so I'm not necessarily going to make any determinations there. But as far as what they do, I have no idea. You'd have to fill me in on what they do. It doesn't seem to want to bring up. Okay, so we got a little bit of we got a website here about. Let's see if we can jump to the about. And market saturated with centralized, fleeting, a meme-based cryptocurrencies, transparency and longevity are slowly fading away. It's time for cryptosphere to return to its roots with Safarium and make a decentralized meme coins great again. Safarium has been audited by 5 different companies to provide a high degree of security. Ownership has been renounced, liquidity has been locked for a year, and taxes are 0%. Okay. I don't necessarily like pre-sales, but that's what you got. Initially burned. I don't even know why they would make that many coins if they were going to initially burn 300 billion of them, sorry. 15% sent to the liquidity pool. All right. And then they sent a lot to centralized exchanges there. That's going to be one of the reasons they've got such a high market cap, is they've only sent 15% of the overall supply to liquidity pools. Vast majority was sent to pre-sale. All right. All right, so my initial reaction is this is going to be a very similar coin to SafeMoon, right? It's got the Safarium or Safarium, however they're pronouncing it. Kind of playing off the same exact colors as SafeMoon, the same similar imagery to SafeMoon. Safe is in the name, and they're trying to play off the idea that this same exact marketing strategy that SafeMoon took. SafeMoon did very well until they began to rug pull each other. So watch out for that, man. I got nothing to go off of besides 2 days worth of, I guess, technical pricing. And then the fact that it does look like it's playing off SafeMoon very, 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 like, a lot. Komamucha, Vegas Inu token. What about Vegas Inu token? Tillery Mills. Let's take a look at it. Looks like it's time to invest in Lockheed, Boeing, and other military stocks. Giovanni, it absolutely could be. Giovanni, we went over that this morning too. I don't know if I've still got that website up. Oh, I do. So if you want to take a look at this, now this is the previous World War. But it's not always defense stocks and government contractors that see a lot of benefit. You kind of got a little bit you got to get a little bit creative too. The best gainers during 1941 to 1945, and this is not going to be exactly what we see in modern times. But think about this: a 926% increase in print and publishing. What would the equivalent of that be today? Probably social media. Where are people going to get their news? Then they got it from newspapers. Now they get it from social media platforms. So if you see an increase in social media use for people to find and keep up to date on what's going on, you could see a very, very strong increase in their stock prices. Beer and liquor. People want to drown their sorrows, man. They don't want to deal with what's going on. So they go out there and they spend a lot of money on beer and liquor. That's another sector that you could look at. Personal services, I don't know what personal services includes there. It could just be luxury services and people trying to take care of themselves. Entertainment, dude, people don't want to deal. It's depressing. I mean, honestly, I've seen a lot of videos on the news and I've seen a lot of videos on X or Twitter. It's evil what's going on. You got to distract yourself. So entertainment could absolutely rise. Real estate, medical equipment, restaurants, wholesale, trading, construction. There's a lot of industries that can benefit, but it all depends on what type of, and I hope YouTube doesn't get mad, but what type of war is being fought as well, and how the United States would be involved. And of course, you know, if we increase manufacturing here to send goods and services over somewhere, then clearly we're going to see an increase in manufacturing. If it's farming, right, to send food places, we can see an increase in agriculture. If it's, you guys can go down the line. Hey, what's the deal with Pi? Picoin. I don't know what the deal with Picoin is yet. So Picoin is not something that I've mined, but I think the guy had an excellent business strategy. And I don't know if he's ever going to show benefit to the people. So Picoin, you can mine it, but you can't sell it. The way you mine it, apparently, I've never done it, is viewing ads. So whoever created Picoin is generating massive amounts of ad revenue, but not yet, and he's allocating Picoin to people, but Picoin is not yet available to trade. You cannot cash it out, and you cannot make a profit off of it. So everybody that kind of mines Picoin is hoping that one day, and it probably won't be at this price right here, but hoping that one day you are able to cash out your Picoin. And if that's the case, I would imagine that $29 is drastically reduced. I mean, you might be talking Shiba Inu coin prices once that takes place. So that guy's doing very well because he's got probably millions of people and playing millions of ads a day. And meanwhile, doesn't have to pay him out anything except for a cryptocurrency that has no value. Let's see. Is it the same as SafeMoon? Safe rug pull. Roulette wheel, it very well could be, man. So I don't know who is behind Saferium or Safarium. But the fact that it's playing off the exact same colors, the fact that it's got Safe in its name, same as SafeMoon did, it's way too similar. So you got to remember, though, SafeMoon did very, very well until those people began to drain the liquidity pool. And that's what screwed everything up. Human greed. They could have done something amazing, but they got greedy. So if Saferium or Safarium or whatever ends up doing very well, just make sure the developers don't get greedy. Look at Shiba Inu coin, man. Look at Shiba Inu coin. This ecosystem that is supposed to be built for Shib. You know, if they actually focused on Shib, people would be more than happy to support it, and I believe they would continue supporting it. But with everything being built for the benefit of the ecosystem, I think the developers are getting greedy. I don't think that they're building for the community anymore. I think they're building for themselves. And that is the first sign of destruction, is when greed sets in and it's no longer about building everybody up, but only building yourself up. It's the death of a lot of projects out there. Let's see where we go. And Libro, check out Bone 2.0. Let's do it, man. Thanks. Jose, absolutely. I'm about to buy over half the supply of Bone 2.0. Let's see. Bone 2. All right, here we go. Bone 2.0. Let's get started. Do it, Dark Bro. $16 market cap on this bad boy right here. Let's see. Holy smokes, man. When did this coin come out? What? This coin's been out for a while, huh? Yikes. So, it's got the exact same supply as Bone. 230 million Bone 2.0 issued. Dude, it's seen some crazy price jumps before. Had some people jumping in here back in August when Shibarium was being released. Issued back in July. I don't know, Dark Bro. If you want to take an $8 chance, take an $8 chance, man. Bone 2.0 could turn into something. But I at this point in the game, man, I would imagine that these guys aren't going to be... They're not going to be building. Let's put it that way. But, dude, hey, if you want to hold Bone 2.0, you can go buy the entire thing up. What's up, Clay? I would love to hear more about that burn incentive you talked about from that tweet. I love American Pie. Yeah, Caveman. So, Caveman, are you talking about from this morning? Are you talking about this morning when for the video, when that new blockchain? Or are you talking about something specific that I may have tweeted in the past? Let me know, and then we can absolutely talk about it. We can talk about it for the rest of the live stream if you want. Toilet paper. Yes. Julio, what happened to your face? No means it does, man. No means no. So, I punched myself right in the face. It is true. I did punch myself right in the face. The full story, since I've been telling it a couple times in the last few live streams, I was doing some plumbing over at my grandpa's house, and the stuff was stuck on there. So, my brother was kind of holding the water filter so we didn't break anything. He was holding it steady, and I got the breaker bar on the wrench, man, trying to get this thing unstuck. And I'm pushing, and the pressure's coming, and then it finally breaks loose. And when something breaks loose, dude, I mean, it breaks loose. And if you're going, I mean, I probably should have moved the thing that I was standing on and gotten a little bit better leverage or something. It didn't happen. So, anyway, I was literally, like, I'm pushing, dude, and breaks loose. Kapow! Just straight socked myself from the side of the face and busted myself up. So, that's what happened. Does Bone 2.0 have anything to do with Shibarium? No, Giovanni, I don't think that it's going to have anything to do with Shibarium. It's an Ethereum token. It doesn't seem to be built on Shibarium. But I know nothing about it. Dark Bro, I'm sure he's looked into it a lot more than I have. That's the first time I've ever seen it, was right now. Devs want their bone. They do, man. They want their bone, and they want a lot of bone, and they want a lot of money. They got $10 million worth of bone. Think about that. Crypto has just turned into Pokemon cards at this point. Seems like the more I buy, the more it goes down. Yeah, Night Cow, man. I'll tell you this, though, and you guys know this to be true. Pokemon cards made a big comeback. It took two decades for Pokemon cards to make a huge comeback. But think about the value of these Pokemon cards now compared to when you were collecting them back in 1999. Yeah. Pokemon cards made a huge comeback. So, crypto could as well. And imagine if you would have just had, I still have them, but they're probably not in mint condition. None of them are graded. But, yeah, dude, me and my brother still have all of our Pokemon cards in the original sleeves in our book. And probably worth something. But just imagine the same way your cryptocurrency portfolio will be worth something as well. Yes, sir, from this morning. All right, so Caveman, if you don't know, I don't know if you know who Shib is, but Shib is that Twitter account, or X account now, that updates everybody every hour based on how many Shiba Inu coin have been burned. He's got some nodes running that follow all of the transactions that send to the burn wallet. Well, they're developing a layer 1 blockchain. It's not going to be a layer 1 blockchain that competes on extremely low fees and looking to have millions of transactions per day. It's a layer 1 blockchain that's going to be supposedly very specific use. So it may not have a ton of users, but the users that they do have will contribute heavily to burns. So what they're messing around with right now and trying to figure out the best way to go about it is essentially a dynamic burn. Not necessarily it's almost a percentage, but it's a percentage that is capped on both sides, minimum and maximum. So I believe it's a 0.01% burn, but the minimum is 1 cent on any transaction at all, going up to $100. Above $100, I believe your transaction rises then, and any transaction that would be above 100,000 is capped at a $10 fee. So, you know, you go out there and you're trading $1 worth. Your fee's going to be a penny. Trading $100 worth, your fee's still going to be a penny based on what they're kicking around right now. And actually, I've been reading through the comments on that video. There's a lot of people who say a penny is still extremely low. And, you know, I'll be honest with you guys. I don't know what these use cases are going to be on that layer 1 blockchain, but what you're going to end up with is a lot of people making smaller transactions. Not everybody can go out there and buy $1,000, $500, $5,000, $10,000 worth of crypto at the same time. So you're probably going to see a lot of $20, $50, $100 transactions. And a lot of people are saying, look, if I'm buying $100 worth of crypto, I am more than willing to spend more than 1 cent in fees. So that's something to take into consideration as well. And I don't know if Alex from Shib is going to be looking at those comments or not, but 1 cent is very low. It's still going to be extremely competitive in terms of overall fees. It's just, will it be competitive based on their intended use of the blockchain? Which caveman is that? The caveman right there. That's the one. Well, I figured I found $20 and change. It's not my money. I'm spending. There you go, Dark Bro. Go buy Bone 2.0, man. You can have the entire supply for, well, technically, I don't know if they're willing to sell it. You can get a lot of the supply, but let's see if anything is left in the liquidity pool here. We got anything sitting out on Uniswap or what? I don't even know. Dark Bro, I don't even know where you would get it. I guess, is this the... Okay, this might be, wow, this might be Uniswap, but this last transaction was 66 days ago. I don't even know if you could buy this coin, Dark Bro. I don't even know if you could buy that coin right there. Doesn't seem to me like there's much going on with it. I'd probably buy something else if I were you. There was a new Shiba coin and Bone days ago. Jose Francisco Rosas, man. I may have missed it. Was it... I mean, it's not from the ecosystem team, right? Vegasino tune. I'm a mod for the project. I know the dev. Let's go. Tillery won't get rugged. All right, Vegasino. Famous last words. I promise you will not get rugged. It doesn't show up on CoinMarketCap. Where are you trying to get me to see it at? Unless you're talking about Vegasino. Vegasino? No, you're talking Vegas Inu. Vegas Inu does not show up on CoinMarketCap. Can't look at it. mean, I still don't think it's showing up here on CoinGecko, so I don't know where you're looking at Vegas Inu at. Can't just try. Buy tax, sell taxes at 100%. Now that, my friends, is a rug pull. It's ridiculous, Dark Pro. Ridiculous. Bad project. Glad you didn't buy it. I have a Mew OG from the 90s. Me as well, man. Movie Mew. Hey, I got the same one. The one that looks like a little hieroglyphic Mew. It's like purple. I might have some gold tint to it or whatever. Night Cow. Now, that would be hilarious if we both went to see the same movie at the same time. I do have that card, though. That little hieroglyphic-looking Mew. Yeah, man. I got that bad boy. Make it 10 cents per... That's roulette wheel. A lot of people said make it a minimum of 10 cents per transaction. I mean, dead serious, guys. You know, the cheapest transactions you're going to be seeing on BNB are like 30, 40 cents on the Binance Smart Chain. So, a penny. 10 cents is very low. Now, I'll say this. I wouldn't bombard Shib burn, but, dude, Shib Association, I think, is the name of their new Twitter account that they're using. They got like 900 followers on X. But you could tag Shibburn or go leave comments on Shib Association's Twitter posts, and they respond to them. I started following Shib Association the other day, and they followed me right back. But yeah, dude, they respond to stuff, and I know they read their stuff because Shibburn's DM'd me plenty of times, and if a lot of people say, dude, 10 cents, like, go with 10 cents, I don't know if he'll do it or not, but at least they'll kind of understand and be able to gauge the community's expectations when it comes to what the fees they're okay with. I really don't know a person across the globe, and don't take this the wrong way, but I mean, unless you live in a country where you make $1 a day or something, I think that you're going to be okay with 10-cent transaction fees on a cryptocurrency purchase. I don't see people that make $1 a day buying crypto. Yeah. I don't. They're not investing. They're surviving. So I think anybody that's going to be able to afford a cryptocurrency would be more than happy paying 10 cents in burn fees, 10 cents. Dude, you know, even if he burned, like think about it. Even if Shib burned, if Alex made 10 cents a transaction and burned 10 cents a transaction, who cares if he makes 10 cents a transaction? That's excellent. Like, let him make money, but at least he's significantly contributing to burns. Nope, it's from Shiba Inu follower Jose Francisco Rosas. Gotcha. I don't think I've seen that coin then. Just heard news from family and conflict zones. So tragic. What is happening? They're targeting innocent civilians, families, and children. I can't believe people are so sad. Yeah, dude. And you know, Kombu, I watch that stuff, man, and it brings up some savagery in me as well. Not savagery that I want to go do it to innocent civilians. Clearly savagery that I would like to, an eye for an eye and all of that. But, dude, there's a line that you draw, and when people cross it, it's evil. Like, it is evil in them that does that. You don't go mess with women and children, like, at all. But that's what these guys are doing. You don't even mess with the elderly, but that's what these people are doing. Dude, it's going to lead to a very bad situation. It's going to make a lot of people angry. So that's why I say just stay away from every aspect of it if you can, and don't go either support protesting or protest the protest. Like, don't. Just stay away from it, man. I'm telling you. You don't want to mess around with evil. A Vegas Inu is on CoinGecko. Remember, December DeMarco promotes that coin. I didn't know that he did. I did not see it on CoinGecko, though, man. Look, I'm on CoinGecko right now. I'll refresh it. Vegas. I don't have any Vegas Inu that shows up. I get Vegasino, Vegas bot. I don't have any Vegas Inu that comes up on my CoinGecko here. I got none, man. I don't know. Got me confused on it. Dark Bro Inu, soon no rug pulls. There you go, man. How low Shib could go from here? I lose lots already. Yeah, long Hyun, man. I believe it could go a lot lower, but it's at a very critical point right now. 700 points per coin is a very strong support line. If it breaks down below, look at that 550 to 600 point per coin mark. Essentially another, I don't know what that is, 17% decline maybe, 15% decline. Look at that 550 to 600 point per coin mark. If that's broken, you don't have any technical support until about 100 to 200 points per coin. And that's bad news, man. We have not touched those levels since Shiba Inu coin put itself on the map. There will be no technical support below those levels. You're talking going back to like 9 zeros, $0 market cap. So you want to watch out for that if it does fall that low. I don't think that it will go that low. I don't think that everybody's just going to sell off, but there is no technical support below those levels. Let's see. They're only doing a Vegas Inu pre-sale. So I don't know how to find it then, Giovanni. If it's not listed anywhere, I don't know how to find Vegas Inu. Here's my thing, man. I really don't like pre-sales that much, especially because people tend to dump them on the market the moment they become available. So people who get in first and people who are unlocked first, they do tend to make some money. But pre-sales are kind of crazy in the sense that they're very, very reflective of a security. We know that Ripple got in trouble, XRP and Ripple got in trouble for selling Ripple directly to institutional investors or what do they call it? Sophisticated investors as a security. So anything that has to do with the pre-sale, man, I'd be a little skeptical of it. Dang, lit again. Just dropped by to say hi and bye. Chris, glad to have you in here, man. I think they need to be introduced to Viking culture and then they will see the savagery. Yeah, dude, it's all nuts, man. World's a messed up place. Pudgy, it is, dude. It's a very messed up place, and there's a lot of hate out there right now, and it's only gonna get worse if, of course, that hate continues to just spill over and out of people. I lead the way with my battle axe. There you go, Dark Bro. Until it's your land, you know. Yes, exactly. Agree with Clay. Don't go out and do the same crap. That said, sometimes if a dog is a savage, you gotta put the dog down. Yeah, I mean, Chris, it's absolutely right, man. But it's a very, very difficult situation. Don't push yourself in any situation where you're going to breed more hate. All right, just do that. Sometimes, if you got to turn the news off, if you got to like log out of X for a minute and close the app, if you got to just watch, I don't know, a fun movie, go out there and, I was going to say Toy Story, but Toy Story can be sad at parts. If you got to go out and watch a cartoon, man, just to have some fun and kind of like calm down a little bit, do it. You don't need all the hate building up in you. It's only going to make things worse. Thanks, bro. Long, absolutely. If it gets super low, can't we burn like crazy? Yes. So, days into hope. We absolutely could. Here's the problem, though. Volume will be way down. Interest will be way down. Right now, okay, if you go back to the end of 2021, beginning of 2022, we were burning hundreds of millions of Shiba Inu coin, near billions of Shiba Inu coin on a weekly basis with those burn parties. They were burning like $30,000 at burn parties, man. And I'm like, this is nuts to literally just burn 30 grand. So knowing that, if you look at the best month we had, 30 billion Shiba Inu coin burned when that burn portal was released. We are essentially at prices that are 10 times lower right now. You would think we could be burning 300 billion Shiba Inu coin on a monthly basis. But we're not. We're burning 3 billion Shiba Inu coin on a monthly basis. So not only are we burning 10 times less, we're essentially burning 100 times less because the price is 10 times less as well. So people lose interest very fast. They would rather burn 1 million Shiba Inu coin when the price has gone up by 100x than they would burn 100 million Shiba Inu coin when you're essentially burning, I don't know, $70, $700 at these prices. 700 for 100 million. So it's very, very backwards, man. And I don't really get it. But yes, if we burnt the same dollar amount, we would burn massive amounts of SHIB if the price were lower. I get what he's saying, but to feel some clarity, the world isn't messed up. The people in the world are the messed up ones. Yeah, no, Chris, man, you're right. I truly believe that there's just a lot of evil running around out there, a lot of hate that's going on out there. It doesn't affect everybody, man, but it's a bad situation. Clay, what do you think about the SEC coming for Ethereum? I say good luck to them, caveman. I say good luck to them. If they couldn't win a case against Ripple and XRP, I don't think they're going to be able to win a case against anybody in the crypto game. You literally can't get a more centralized token that would go up based on business involvement and based on somebody else's work like you would XRP and Ripple. They lost that case. I don't think that they're going to be able to win a case against... They might be able to win a case against like NFTs, because there's a lot of NFTs that are used as investments. You know, you look at Wellies, right? And part of Wellies' idea is going to be profit sharing, that anybody who holds their NFTs can vote using the doggy DAO on how to split up the profit sharing. Dude, that's a security. You know what I mean? Like, so there are NFT collections out there that are securities. As far as crypto goes, if they couldn't beat XRP and Ripple, I really don't think they're going to beat Ethereum. I really don't think they're going to beat any other token. So on BIB Network, Vegas Inu token. Tillery, you saw me try to look for it. I couldn't find it. I need another holiday, and I just got, night cow. Don't we all, man? Everybody needs a little bit of a relaxing break right now. Shib go low. I will send Shib to Claybro wallet for him to burn for me. Long. You can just send it to the burn wallet yourself, man. Start burn parties again. We should start burn parties again. That's Stephen Cooper. Listen, I'll say this, guys. Wrong button. I'll say this. Dude, I'd so much rather start, like, not lottery parties, but parties that would essentially be lottery parties, right? Instead of sending $5, everybody sending $5 or whatever to get into the burn party and then burning it, dude, I'd rather send the $5 and then have like 3 winners or something to do a 50-50 rally or something like that, a 50-50 raffle or something like that to where you would get it. And then I don't care if you burn it, dude. It goes against every fiber of my being to physically burn money or just send it to a non-existent account that'll never get back. That goes against every fiber of my being. So I would rather say, all right, let's do a burn party. You guys can, we can accumulate $1,000 worth of SHIB or whatever, and then Chris wins it. If Chris wants to burn his money, he can burn his money. If Chris wants to simply hold it, well, we've created a little bit of demand. We bought $1,000 worth of Shiba Inu coin. We created demand. We didn't reduce the supply, but we created demand. And then, of course, if Chris wants to burn it, he can burn it. If he wants to do whatever with it, he can do whatever with it. But I'd rather do something like that because it goes against every fiber of my being to just light a dollar bill on fire. Bro, my soul is tired, so I gotta say, yeah, dude, I think everybody should be. It never tells anyone to burn their SHIB. That's because it goes against every fiber of my being, Giovanni. Burning your own money. Leveraging a situation to me is different. If I'm going to sell you a bro water bottle, and you're not going to buy this water bottle because you don't need it, but if I say, I'll burn $5 worth of Shiba Inu coin if you buy this bro water bottle, and then of course you buy it. Right? In that situation, I make money selling the water bottle. Perfect. We burn $5. You get a water bottle. We burn $5 worth of Shiba Inu coin. Perfect. I wouldn't have made any money. You wouldn't have had a water bottle. But of course, if you add the burns on there, some sort of a marketing tactic, I'm on that all day long. Like, that is completely fine. Zoom in. Or focus, I mean. But yeah, dude, burning just to burn is very... It's counterintuitive to me, man, and it's hard. However, I really don't care about the price of anything. Just dollar cost average at lower prices of coins and hodl, not financial advice. PS5, man, that's the way you got to look at it during this bear market. If you're not affected by the price and you can continue to do that, you are going to make off like a bandit in the bull market. Let's get started. Let's do it, Crypto DMO. Long, don't be saying stupid lies like that for no reason. I don't know what Long said. Long, don't be bad, Long. Don't be bad now. For sure, all burn should be put into a money pool and held to a lower price, so it'll go much further. Burn parties, dude, 1.55 billion lottery Powerball. Let's just send our lottery money to burn. And you could, man. You could. If people would rather do a burn party or whatever, I would rather do, like I said, like a lottery party or whatever, where it would be your decision at that point. You create the demand, great, it's burn if you want it to burn, but I can't do it, man. I could only do it for leveraging a situation where you're generating sales, and you only generate those sales based on a burn. Good afternoon to you, Nick F. What's going on? Hopefully you're having a good day. Yeah, there you go. Look, Punchy even knows. Hello, Nick F. How you doing? The funny thing is the lack of burns. I could burn $20 worth of Shiba Inu every week and never notice it, but yet the developers can't burn a penny. That's the crazy part, man. That's the crazy part. And in the developer situation, they're probably thinking similarly to how I am. But look, if they leveraged Shibarium with some burns, maybe instead of doing, and they could just try it, maybe instead of doing 10,000 transactions a day, Shibarium would go back up to 20,000 transactions a day, 100,000 transactions a day. They would be making so much more money if they allowed themselves to burn a little bit more, because it's still the people. It's still people burning their money at that point. It's not even the developers. You know, instead of charging a 1 cent fee, charge a 2 cent fee. People will be more likely to use it with a 2 cent fee, and the developers are still making the same amount of money. They're still making that 1 cent fee, but they're adding a 1 cent burn fee on as well. It's beyond me, man. It really is. It would be cool if a Shiba holder wins a mega lottery and sends half of it to the dead Shib wallet. That would be insane, roulette wheel. If somebody went out there and won the $1.75 billion jackpot, and they were like, all right, well, I got $700 million coming in, and they burnt $300 million worth of Shib. That would be nuts. He was in the chat. Who, Long? Long, sorry about that, man. I mean, is he permabanned, or is he just like gone is he timed out, or what? I don't. We even have burned. I don't think we've even burned a trillion Shib since Vitalik did his burn. No, we haven't. Giovanni, we've had 2 months, I believe, where we burned 30 billion. All of the remaining months have been less than that, and dramatically less than that. I truly don't think that we have burnt 100 billion Shiba Inu coin. Now, Shib burn would have better numbers, and you could probably go look at those numbers and get a better idea. But, yeah, just thinking about it right now, man, I don't even know if we've burnt 100 billion. And if we did, it's probably right around that number. It's not even just not a trillion. I don't even think it's much above 100 billion, if it's there. What are the most effective ways to improve financial literacy? Gosh, man. Number one, if you're trying to improve your financial literacy, I think you're in the right place because you need a desire to improve your financial literacy. That's the first thing. Some people just don't care about money. They don't care about finance. They don't care about budgets and so on. So the first thing I would say is you do need a desire to improve your financial literacy. The second thing I would say is it depends on like what aspect of financial literacy you're looking at. Are you trying to improve your budgeting skills? Are you trying to improve like your efficiency as a consumer? Being able to spend less and make more. Are you trying to like be able to save more, right? Increasing your income and decreasing your expenses. Is that your goal? Your financial literacy, are you just trying to understand what moves markets and what moves prices? So you gotta branch off and kind of ask yourself those questions too. What type of financial literacy are you trying to improve there? And then beyond that, just start small, man. Start small. You don't need to watch YouTube videos and things, but Investopedia is a great place to just learn terminology. They're very straightforward on their definitions, and I think that's an excellent place to really start if you literally have no idea what anybody's talking about. And of course, if you can't learn just from reading definitions and things, ask questions. I'm more than happy to answer any question during these live streams, especially if somebody's trying to improve their financial literacy, man. I'm more than happy to answer those questions. Been holding Shib for 3 years now. Yeah, Tillery, man. 3 years is quite some time. If you've been holding Shiba Inu coin for 3 years, I think you're probably a millionaire right now. It's probably more like 2 years that you've been holding. Average person don't need more than $2 million to live a comfortable life forever. I'll tell you this, roulette wheel. An average person will make $2 million over their entire lifetime. That's not save $2 million. That's bring in $2 million. And that's if you're working 40 years at $50,000 a year. That's the average American household income. It was like $56,000. So the average American household can expect to bring in $2 million over a 40-year period. So a lot of people that say they need more than $2 million are kidding themselves, because they're not going to be making more than $2 million their entire working life. And so you are right, roulette wheel. You're 100% right on that number. Honestly, if you had it all at one time, you'd probably need less than that, because the future value, right, of $2 million drug out over 40 years is essentially $50,000. I mean, it's including a huge interest rate, but that's not being, that's your return is your work at that point, as opposed to being a return on the market. So yeah, dude, it's a lot less that you could value that $2 million at if it all came in a lump sum. Why is the fee so slow? Crypto DM, are you talking about Shibarium? The fee's so low on Shibarium, man, because they don't want to burn Shiba Inu coin. The overall fee is still a penny, but the burn fee is only 1/100,000,000th of a penny. It's kind of crazy that there's that big of a discrepancy. The whales that recently invested in Shiba are taking a huge loss. They really are. Giovanni, whales that would have jumped in on Shibarium expectations, they're down 30%. Dude, if they would have bought $5 million, they're currently down what, $1.5 million on Shiba Inu coin over the last couple of weeks. That's a tough loss, man. To lose $1.5 million, that's a tough loss. How does Shiba Swap contribute to the Shiba Inu coin ecosystem? Caveman. It provides liquidity pairs. So how does it contribute to the ecosystem? Shiba Swap, when it was first set up, you were able to trade Shiba Inu coin on there. So you could take your Ethereum over there and you could buy Shiba Inu coin. You could do it on Uniswap as well. You didn't have to use Shiba Swap. You could go on to Uniswap and buy Shiba Inu coin. But they bought enough that they were able to create their own decentralized exchange with Shiba Inu coin as a pair. And you could therefore theoretically buy Shiba Inu coin on Shiba Swap. You could buy Bone on Shiba Swap. You could buy Leash on Shiba Swap. You could buy all of the ecosystem tokens on Shiba Swap. So the benefit is it simply provides you a place to purchase it or sell it if you want. Peek at the closing down the White Castle on Lake Street. I usually don't go to that one that often anyways. I usually go to the one located in South Bloomington. Dude, Roulette Wheel knows his White Castle. Been holding XRP since 2017. Wow, Crypto DMO. Yeah. I've actually known some people that have been holding XRP since 2017 as well. Drawing tonight or tomorrow? Tomorrow, J-Bones. The drawing is tomorrow for the lottery. Right here. 30 hours and 7 minutes from now, you will be seeing $1.73 billion. Oh my gosh, man. A $756 million cash payout. Oh, man. You're walking away with probably what, $350 million? Oh my goodness. $350 million would not be bad. I'd even split it with somebody. I'd even say, let there be 2 winners. Okay, man, absolutely nothing that the self-declared devs have done has contributed to Shib. It only lines their pockets and what copulates the community. It does. Pudgy's right. But I think they probably had a much more... They probably had a much more honest approach in the beginning when they were building things and trying to portray some sort of a benefit to Shiba Inu coin. And they lost their way along the way. They became enveloped with this idea that they're important and that all of the building now is done for the ecosystem and not shit. Hey, bro, I think this is my official lowest dollar cost average on Shib. That number 682. Let's get started. And that is a very low number, PS5. There's only been essentially, I think, 3 or 4 opportunities since 2021 that you could have dollar cost averaged lower on Shiba Inu coin. So we are at very low prices right now. What is why people call me stupid? I don't think anybody's calling you stupid, man. I think you may have said something that somebody didn't like, but I really don't know. I don't think anybody's calling you stupid, man. Later, Dark Bro. Have a good evening. Dark Bro, if you're leaving, dude, enjoy it. If you got to go to work, have a great day at work as well, man. Later, Dark Bro. Later, Dark Bro. Peace, Dark Bro. Why can't you ever get ready for work before the live stream, Dark Bro? That's a good question Pudgy's got there. Let me go buy a ticket. Roulette wheel. Let's get started. Tamale, I believe. It is Tamale. You are right on that one. What is the long-term vision for Shiba Inu? Also, what is your long-term vision for Shib? So, Caveman, I'm going to be very honest with you. The long-term vision for Shiba Inu coin is that it stays a meme coin. Okay? You cannot change it from being a meme coin. Now, they've built an ecosystem around it, but think about it. Shibarium, you don't need Shib. You need Bone. The metaverse, these NFT sales, you don't need Shib to participate in the metaverse. You just need one of those NFTs, and you don't need Shib to buy it. You can buy it with Ethereum. You can buy it with any of these other coins that they allow you to buy it with. Let's see. Bone, governance token, but what is it governing? Nothing. Leash, exclusivity, but exclusivity for what? Ecosystem sales, not for Shib. Shiboshis, great, they're cool, but they're NFT projects. You didn't even need Shib to buy them. So it is a meme coin, and therefore it will always be a meme coin. But what is the long-term vision? For the community to rally around it the same way they did in the previous bull market. They get excited again in the next bull market, and they speculatively drive it higher simply based on the fact that it can go higher. Now, an asset that is purely speculative like that is very dangerous, but it is very powerful because it will only run out of steam when people stop buying. People are crazy. I mean, it is the way that it is. If it catches on fire, people will fan that flame. If it begins to burn out and die out, people will walk away and they will be upset. So my vision for Shiba Inu coin is that people recognize it for what it is. A massively speculative asset with major potential because it's got a 3 million plus community surrounding it that is, I mean, borderline crazy. You gotta be to buy a speculative asset like that, but so many people have made so much money that they've already proven it's possible. Skip my fantasy football comment, Moji. I would never do it. Did you have a fantasy football comment? Where did it go? Tamale, I believe, saw it. I was sweating. Clay, I was sweating. Yeah. Moji. I looked at the score, dude. You beat me by like 4 points, right? You beat me by 4 points. Dude, that was a good win on your part. A bad loss on my part because I didn't even play 2 guys, dude. I would have crushed you if I'd have had those 2 dudes in. But yeah, I figured you were probably sweating, man, because it was barely a win, but a win nonetheless. It doesn't matter if you win by a point or 100 points, it's still a win. Because we're at 3, and I chose to stay in until around 2 and not miss the live stream. Very nice, Dark Pro. Can the new Shiba blockchain be more popular than Shibarium? Oh. So it probably could, Giovanni, but I'm going to say it's going to depend on a lot of things. I truly don't think that people use Shibarium because it charges only 1 cent. I truly don't think that they use it because of its extremely low fees. I believe they use it because it's something the ecosystem team has built, and I believe they use it because it's something the ecosystem team continues to market. Shibburn doesn't have the same reach as the Shiba Inu coin ecosystem team. I believe he's got like 140,000 followers on Twitter or something, so it's nowhere near the 3.6 or 3.7 million that Shib Token's Twitter account has, and then the other million that Shitoshi has, the 104,000 that Lucy has. I don't think it's anywhere near the same marketing potential, therefore a lot less people are going to know about it. But with that being said, okay, if the Shib community spreads the word, yes, it can do better than and be much more popular than Shibarium. The only question is, why are we going to use it? They keep saying that it's got very specific use cases. So, if you're using this layer 1 blockchain is something similar to WorldCoin, where you're trying to identify yourself based on your retina, very few people will probably use it. Then again, if it's something very popular, like PiCoin, right, where people want to go out and generate these coins, they may use it. So it really just depends, man, on what the use case is. Mo, you surprised? He probably is, man. Nope, right there with Pudgy. Oh, well, guys, after tomorrow night, I will be rich. I will get us all a cruise ship for the week. A bro cruise, baby. Next level. I love it, man. Gotta run, Moji. Enjoy it. Hey, dudes are awesome, in case you miss it. Yes. Dudes are awesome. It's a fact, J-Bones. 300 million ship forever and ever. Amen. Let's get started, crypto. What are the potential challenges facing Shiba Inu's growth? This bear market. Making it through this bear market and remaining popular, man. Obviously, you've got the regulation that is facing the entire crypto space. But surviving a bear market is not easy to do. Shib is definitely doing it, though. Crazy means smart like a fox. Crazy means smart like a fox. Me or somebody else. Crypto Rocketeer. Boom, baby. Dabbing on them like always. I love it, man. Already up on Shib. Thank you, G's. Not financial advice. Look at that. Look at those 5 green lines you got there. The PS5, man. Very nicely done on that trade. Go, Shib. Go, Shib. Go. Go, Shiba. Go, Shiba. Go. Go, Shiba. Go, Shiba. Go. 687 again. Coming off 682. Back up 5 pips to 687. Boom! Maybe dabbing on my go always. Darn it. Pudgy knows me now. Pudgy likes dab? Yeah. Yep. So does Crypto Rocketeer. Are there upcoming partnerships or collaborations for Shiba Inu? Yes, most likely, but they haven't announced any. So I would say most likely because the ecosystem team is always looking to bring in some extra cash, but I don't know what those partnerships would be. Clicking Shiba get to 005 the next bull market. Where is that? That's roughly 5x previous all-time high. So it's a possibility, but that level's still not going to be easy because I'm pretty sure that level right there would equal 100x, little under 100x gain from the current levels, which is going to take you to roughly a 200 and something billion dollar valuation. 200 something billion dollar valuation is absolutely achievable. I mean, we've seen several Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP's not been there yet, but Bitcoin and Ethereum have been there. So depending on the amount of money that institutions bring in, and depending on whether or not that money flows into Shiba Inu coin, will determine whether or not that's a possibility. We're not going to be able to see every coin hitting a $200 billion valuation. There's not that much money in the world. So it depends on how much money the institutions bring in and where that money goes. Guys, it's 5 o'clock. Bitcoin's still going to dump, or in my opinion. But so where the heck will the prices be for alts? Because these prices are slow low, because 27 ain't that low. Yeah, PS5, man. That's got me questioning. So unless it's like a Bitcoin-specific dump, which I don't think it's going to be, I think you are going to see some lower lows in the altcoins. When Bitcoin falls through this, if Bitcoin falls through this support, Shiba Inu coin falling through 700 points per coin would lead to much, much lower lows. Guys, get your names in the chat. We're going to do the shout-outs. We will be back this evening with videos at 7 p.m., videos at 8 p.m. Appreciate every single one of you guys for keeping the chat going, keeping it flowing, keeping it awesome in here. And, of course, we got Night Cow, Crypto Rocketeer. Boom, baby, dabbing on them as always. We got PS5, Roulette Wheel, Pudgy, already know it was coming. Kombu, man, see ya later. Caveman, Giovanni, the famous ones, man, enjoy it. Caveman, PS5, Kombu, Next Level, Gorilla Invictus, Giovanni, Next Level, boom, baby, Gorilla, see ya later, man. PS5, Pudgy saying peace out to the Diamond-Handed King note takers. Night Cow, have a great night as well, man. PS5, Future of Crypto, enjoy it. Master, bye, bro, bye. Caveman, see ya later. Peace out to the Diamond-Handed Apes, Pudgy, see ya, man. Pacific Time, please. The famous ones. We got 3 hours behind. You guys are at 3. You guys are at 2 o'clock right now. Caveman, see you later. Pudgy saying peace out to the Diamond-Handed King. Queen Pikas. You guys know what time it is. You want to say it with me? Say it with me. Till the next time. Hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.